The Ford Capri has always held a special place in the hearts of British motoring enthusiasts. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Ford's genius marketing slogan, "The car you always promised yourself," perfectly captured the aspiration it represented. Exotic styling, long bonnet profile, short tail, muscle car silhouette, but in a package that was attainable for the working man. For many, it was the first taste of real performance and style, a slice of the American dream made for British B-roads. This powerful nostalgia is a key driver of its value today. People who grew up seeing these cars are now at an age where they have the disposable income to finally own their childhood hero car. It's an emotional connection that money can't easily replicate. Today, on this fine day of August 29th, 2025, that emotional pull remains stronger than ever. The Capri, particularly the muscular 3.0 V6 model, stands out as a symbol of a bygone era of motoring freedom. Before the dominance of turbochargers and complex electronics, cars like the Capri offered a raw, analog driving experience. The sound of that SX56 engine, a deep and throaty burble, is an intoxicating soundtrack that modern cars simply cannot match. Collectors and enthusiasts are increasingly drawn to this visceral connection. They want to feel the road through the steering wheel, to hear the engine work, and to be the master of a machine that demands respect. Let's get down to brass tacks. What is a Ford Capri 3.0 V6 actually worth in 2025? The market has firmed noticeably in recent years. The numbers tell a compelling story. For a solid roadworthy MK 3.0S, the median price sits around £28,000. That represents excellent condition, maybe some sympathetic restoration and a good history file. This is just the middle ground. The sales range is wide. Project cars can be advertised for as little as £12,000. Pristine, low-mileage concourse winners regularly go north of £45,000. Condition and provenance are everything. A time warp MK 3.0S with fewer than 10,000 miles appeared recently. It had a single owner from new. It sold at auction for £55,000. That sale is an outlier, but a powerful indicator of the top end. Collectors will pay big premiums for originality and low miles. Those unicorn cars lift values across the board. The days of cheap 3.0S classifieds are gone. The Capri is now a serious collector's item with matching prices. The price trend for the Ford Capri 3.0 V6 has been on a steady upward trajectory for the last decade, but the last 3 years have seen a particularly sharp acceleration. Here's the trend from 2020 to 2025. Looking back at data from 2022, a top-tier 3.0S might have cost you around £30,000. Today, as we've seen, that same car is closer to £45,000 or more. That represents a growth of around 50% in just a few years, a return that outpaces many traditional investments. This isn't a speculative bubble, it's a market correction. For years, the Capri was undervalued compared to its peers like the Escort RS2000. The market is now recognizing its iconic status, relative rarity, and cultural importance. Prices are adjusting accordingly. For investors, this trend suggests that getting in now, even at these higher prices, could still yield strong returns in the medium term. A key metric that supports this positive outlook is the car's sell-through rate. At classic car auctions and through specialist dealers, high-quality Capri 3.0 V6 models sell quickly. We're seeing sell-through rates consistently above 80% for good examples. This means that for every 10 cars offered for sale, at least 8 find a new owner at or near the asking price. This is a sign of a healthy, confident market with strong, sustained demand. While the outlook is overwhelmingly positive for NB, it would be foolish to ignore the potential risks. The biggest cloud on the horizon is the shifting regulatory landscape. Governments pushing an electric future raises questions about long-term viability for petrol cars. Expansion of clean air zones in cities can restrict older cars. Classics often get exemptions, but sentiment is moving away from petrol, which could soften demand. This is not a risk-free asset. It's a calculated decision, not a lifetime guarantee. Condition matters, above all. Rust was a notorious problem for Fords of this era, Capri included. Sills, wheel arches, front wings, floor pan, a shiny surface can hide expensive horrors underneath. So get a thorough expert inspection, value links to originality and paperwork, thick history file of MOTs and bills. Low mileage is only good if verified. No paper trail means the odometer is just a number. Rarest, well-documented examples hold value best. Limited edition model, rare factory color, fully documented low-mileage car. These are Capri blue chips. Market maturity will widen the gap between the best and the average. Better to stretch for top tier than save on a lesser car. Ford Capri 3.0 V6, especially the MK3 3.0S, looks compelling for 2025. Rising prices, strong demand, immense cultural cachet. But don't be reckless. Prioritize impeccable provenance, verified low mileage, and a rust-free body. This is for someone who loves the car, who will cherish analog charm and the V6 soundtrack. If that's you, choose wisely. The Capri could be the smartest classic you buy this year.